Renting versus buying a home. If you bring this up at a family dinner, I guarantee it turns into an argument. One uncle says renting is throwing money away. Another said buying is financial suicide in today's market. But here's the truth. Both sides are wrong. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through what people get wrong about renting, what people get wrong about buying, and how to make the smartest choice for you in 2025. And wait until the end because I'll share the #1 mistake Canadians are making right now that's costing them tens of thousands of dollars. This is in theory. I've been in finance for over 10 years. I've seen clients win and I've seen clients crash. The patterns are clear. Let's dive in. I want to start with something that nobody talks about, the emotional side of this decision. When people come to me, they often already feel one way. Buying feels like security. Renting feels like freedom. But emotions can cloud judgment. I had a young couple. Let's call them Sarah and James. They stretch every dollar to buy a $900,000 home in the GTA. They told me, we just want to feel like adults, like we've made it. But within a year, they were stressed, arguing about money, and couldn't even afford furniture for the living room. On the flip side, I had a client, David, who rents downtown Toronto. His friends call him crazy. But here's the thing. David invests every extra dollar into ETFs. After 10 years, he's got a 7-figure portfolio. No house, but financial freedom. So here's the truth. If you let your emotions make the decision, you could end up house rich, but life poor, or renting forever with nothing to show for it. Let's clear up some things about renting. Myth #1, renting is throwing away money. This is wrong. Rent is the cost of housing. And guess what? So is mortgage interest, property tax, maintenance, insurance. That's all money gone too. If you rent a condo for $2,500 a month, that's $30,000 a year. That sounds like a lot, right? But if you buy the same place for $650,000, your annual interest, taxes, and fees might also total $30,000. Both sides lose money. The difference is how much equity you are building. Myth #2, renters can't build wealth. Not true. If you're disciplined, you can invest the savings. Let's say renting saves you $1,000 a month versus owning. If you invest that $1,000 every month for 25 years with 8% return, you have over $900,000. Myth #3, renting means you are irresponsible. Totally false. Some renters are actually more financially savvy than homeowners. They keep their lifestyle flexible, avoid debt, and use their money to grow assets somewhere else. The mistake renters make isn't renting, it's renting without investing the difference. That's how you get stuck. Here are the myths about buying. Now let's flip it. Buying also comes with myths that trap people. Myth #1, buying always builds wealth. Not necessarily. If you buy at the wrong time or stretch too far, you can end up flat or even negative. After the 2022-2023 interest rate hikes, I had clients who bought at the peak and saw their home value drop by $100,000 or more. Myth #2, owning is always cheaper than renting. On paper, your mortgage might be $3,200 a month versus $2,800 rent, but add $500 in property tax, $300 in repairs, $150 in insurance, suddenly you're at over $4,000. Renting is cheaper. Owning makes you financially secure. Myth #3, it doesn't. A mortgage is debt. I had one client who lost their job 6 months after buying. They called me in tears. The bank doesn't care about your situation. The payments keep coming. The mistake buyers make isn't buying, it's buying before they're truly ready. So really, the numbers don't lie. Let's crunch some numbers to make this real. Say you are in Toronto or a big city, renting a condo $2,800 a month, buying the same condo for $650,000 with 10% down. Mortgage $3,400 a month at 5%. Property tax $400. Condo fees $500. Insurance $100 a month. $4,400 a month. That's $1,600 more per month to own over 5 years. That's nearly $100,000. Now, yes, with buying, you are building equity. With renting, you are not. But if you invested that $100 difference every month, you'd have a portfolio worth over $115,000 in 5 years. So the real question isn't renting or buying, it's what you are doing with the difference. If this is making you think differently about renting versus buying, hit that subscribe button right now. I drop videos every week to make money and mortgages simple, smart, and stress-free. And the next point might be the game changer for you. The value of flexibility. One of the biggest advantages of renting flexibility. Let's say you are 28, single, and working in tech. Maybe your company relocates you to Vancouver or even New York. If rent, no problem. Give notice, pack, and go. But if you own, it's complicated. Selling takes months. Renting it out takes management. Suddenly, your flexibility is gone. I had a client, Michelle, who bought a condo in Ottawa, then got a dream job in London, UK. She ended up renting out her condo, but the rent didn't cover her costs. For 2 years, she was losing $500 a month just because she owned instead of rented. Flexibility has value. Don't underestimate it. On the flip side, owning provides stability that renting can't. Your mortgage might be high, but it's predictable. Rent can rise every year. Owning means no landlord can kick you out or sell the property from under you. And then there's the emotional factor. I've seen families cry at closing because they finally have a permanent place for their kids. That feeling of security, of planting roots, is priceless. But remember, emotional stability doesn't automatically mean financial stability. Legacy and generational wealth. One of the biggest long-term advantages of owning is passing wealth to your kids. Imagine this, you buy a home today for $700,000. In 30 years, your mortgage is paid off, and even with conservative growth, the home is worth $1.2 million. That's an asset your kids inherit free and clear. It's a safety net, a head start, a chance for them to build on your foundation. This is why so many immigrant families fight to buy, because they see real estate as a way to change the family tree. The hybrid strategy. Here's something most people don't think about. You don't have to pick one forever. Some of my smartest clients rent where they live, downtown, close to work, lifestyle perks, but buy investment properties in smaller towns. They get flexibility and equity. Others rent in their 20s, invest heavily, then buy later when they're financially stronger. It's not renting or buying. It's renting and buying when the time is right. The number one mistake people make, they compare rent versus mortgage only. They forget taxes, insurance, repairs, condo fees, opportunity costs. I've seen people sign a mortgage thinking they are paying just $500 more than rent, only to realize it's actually $1,500 more once everything is included. If you don't run the full numbers, you are making a six-figure decision on a half-finished spreadsheet. So, is renting better? Is buying better? The truth is, it depends. Renting gives you flexibility, lower risk, and the chance to invest. Buying gives you stability, equity, and generational wealth. The worst mistake isn't renting, it isn't buying. The worst mistake is following the crowd without running the math for your own situation. I'm Thuc, your money guy, making money simple, smart, and stress-free.